guys, it's MARQUEE here, and today I'm showing you guys how to complete the brand new MARQUEE matchups, go with the challenge the cheapest and easiest way. As of right now, this will set you back around 30,000 coins on both consoles, and you get yourself a 25k pack for completing the whole SBC, as well as 4 other packs for each of the 4 individual SBCs involved. But before getting on into it, if you guys do want to be entered into my Christmas giveaway, I'll be announcing the 5 winners on Christmas Day. They'll all receive £10 Xbox or PlayStation gift cards. All you need to do is leave a like on the video down below, leave a comment down there as well, and subscribe to my channel. If you're new around here, do those 3 things and that'll enter you into the giveaway. Again, as I said, I'll be announcing those winners on Christmas Day. But getting on into the SBCs, we start off with Hamburg against Wolfsburg. Now to complete this, you need 1 player from Hamburg, 1 player from Wolfsburg, 6 players from the Bundesliga, and at least 70 overall rating with at least 90 chemistry. What I'd recommend doing is building the majority of your defence with 1 defensive midfielder here, all from the Bundesliga, and just use German cards or players from 1 specific nation so you get those strong links together, just like I've done here. Just get a cheap player from Hamburg and from Wolfsburg, so I've gone with this left back here, and also my goalkeeper, and then I've just used some random silvers from the Bundesliga who are all very cheap in the defence, and then just go with another random league for your other defensive midfielder, your 3 cams and your striker. I went with Calcio in this case here. Make sure you get some strong links, make sure you mainly just use bronzes, but you may need a couple of goals just to bring up the overall rating. You get a premium Electrum players pack for completing this, and if you don't want to copy me, these are the players I've used. We've got Mathenia, Kubler, Niedermeyer, Okpuma, Gerdart, Kadira, Del Pinto, Croatia, Venato, Omengia, and Destro finishing off the team right there. So we're going to submit that, and that's the first of these SBCs done. Moving on now, we have got Middlesbrough against Ipswich. You need 2 players from either of the 2 teams. You also need at least 4 players from the Championship, at least 3 leagues, at least 2 rare players, and a 67 rating with 90 chemistry overall. And in return, you get yourself a small Electrum players pack. So what I'd recommend doing is building your attack all from the Championship and just try and get a cheap card from both of the 2 teams. So I went with Braithwaite as my striker, a very cheap card as he's a rare gold. He gets packed a lot. He's from Middlesbrough. And then I went with a random goalkeeper from Ipswich. Used him in a cam there, and then I just used some bronze players from the Championship who cost me just 200 coins to get those links there, and that gets everyone on full chemistry apart from obviously the goalkeeper there. And then the rest of the team, I just used strong links, so I used some French players from Ligue 1 in the defence down here, and then on the other side I just went with the Japanese league, I believe this is, or the Korean league, not 100% sure, but you can go with just random leagues down here. You can use silvers and bronzes, a couple of goals, and you should be good again. If you do want to copy me, these are the players I've gone with. We've got Baeun-gun, Guan Jiangwei, Kim Jong-gui, Julien, Bassin, Lee Chang-dong, Bodige, Gherkin, Fox, Donovan, and Braithwaite finishing off the team. So we're going to submit that. Halfway done now. 2 more SBCs to go. Next up is Real Madrid against Sevilla. This gives you a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. That's a 15k pack. And to complete it, you need 1 player from Sevilla, 1 player from Real Madrid, at least 6 players from La Liga, 75 overall rating, and at least 90 chemistry. So what I'd recommend doing is building your midfield, attack, and also using your 2 fullbacks, all from La Liga Santander. So as you guys can see here, I've got 2 players from the team. So we've got a Sevilla player in Alito, and then I've gone with Casilla as my centre mid right here. You can just go with the goalkeeper if you want out of position from either of those teams. You've got Rico and a couple of players you can use from Sevilla. But you can save some coins by going with the goalkeeper, and then just go with, as I went with this, Spanish players from La Liga. Just get the cheapest ones in each of these positions, put them in, and you should be good. You can use a couple of silvers in those more expensive positions. I just use cards from my club on the whole. And then in your defence, use the 2 centre-backs and goalkeeper just from a different league, as they're all a bit cheaper. You can use a few silvers overall, like I've done here. Again, if you want to copy me, in goal we've got Pinsoglio, we've then got Juanfran, Felipe, Castan, Luna. We've got the random block player in there. We've got Francis, Gomez, Casilla, Nolito, and Roger finishing off the team. And then we've got the final SBC coming up right here. It's Ajax against PSV. And this gives you a rare gold pack. And that's actually a 25k pack, so not bad at all for one of the worst teams there. And you need 1 player from Ajax, 1 from PSV. You also need 6 players from the Netherlands, 67 overall rating, and 95 chemistry. So what I've done here is I've just used Dutch players from the Eredivisie. You don't actually have to use Eredivisie players. As long as they're Dutch, you should be good. So for example, the wingers don't need to be from the Eredivisie. As long as they get good chemistry, you should be fine. I've got 100 chemistry overall, so you can actually use a few players out of position. I actually have a goalkeeper from PSV as my striker, and then I've got a centre mid from Ajax in there, and then everyone else Just got some silvers and a couple of bronzes there too from the Eredivisie, so you can go to some cheap cards there. So just build your midfield and attack with those Dutch players, fitting in at least one player from Ajax and one player from PSV, and then just build a defence from a completely random league using some bronze players. I went with the Japanese league here. All of these cards you can get for 150 coins, so it is very, very easy there. And then some of the silvers and golds from Netherlands may cost a bit more, but you get a 25k pack, so it's not too bad. So Muira in goal, Tananka, Higashi, Tusido, Uera, and then we've got Van Amersfoort, Van den Beek, Duarte, Majerison, Zoet, and Kishner finishing off the team. So we submit that, and that's not bad. A 25k pack, I will take that. And that does complete the whole marquee matchups SBC. As you can see right here, we're going to advance, and that gives me the 25k pack for completing the whole set. So 5 packs to open. If we can get one walkout, I'll be happy with that. As always with these marquee matchup packs, that's all I want. One walkout, and I'll take it. We've got some really good luck in these recently. I've got a lot of drop downs, I've got some walkouts, I've got just some decent players, but we don't really get anything there. We get Cedric, which is not the best, but as long as we get a drop down, that's all I want. We get Kalinic, so not too bad. That's a player that is useful for SBCs and non-rare like that. Often goes for a lot of coins. I'm going to leave those two 25k packs until last. We've got the Electrum packs to see what we can get in there as well. We don't get a drop down in that one. I'll just skip the non-drop downs, and not expecting much from either of these two packs here, but we may get some silvers to go for a decent amount. We get a Dutch centre back and a Dutch right winger. These guys, I mean, I can't check them right now, but I imagine they sell for a decent amount just because of the SBC out right now. And then we've got a small Electrum players pack. This one doesn't seem that good. You get like one rare card, a couple of silvers, and I think we get one rare gold card in there. So we're going to just skip through this one again. What do we get? We get a Lisu, so nothing decent in there. We get a Russian League defensive midfielder. May sell something because of that SBC. Not sure though. And then we've got the two 25k packs. I'm going to start off with that premium gold players pack. What can we get? Give me a drop down in this one. We don't even get a drop down. It's all coming down to that final pack. Then it is all coming down to that one. We get Sahin, Altidore, and wow, that's just not a good pack at all. I don't really get anything there. Here we go then. Final pack. Give me a drop down. What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Is it gonna be a drop down? It's not even a drop down. Those packs were not worth it at all. I wouldn't really recommend doing this just because it's about 30k, and the best pack you get is a 25k pack. So you're most likely gonna lose out. Even if you get like an inform or something that's worth 10 to 15k, you're probably still gonna break even. So I wouldn't really recommend doing this right now unless you've got plenty of coins like I have, where it's not too much of a loss. But there we go. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like if you did. Leave a comment down below as said to be entered into that giveaway, as well as subscribing. But I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you in my next video. Take care.